How do you kind of reconcile the fact that you were third in the country a couple weeks ago and now you're talking about starting over?
I mean, that's football. I mean, you win, you lose, but at the end of the day, you got to give it individually and as a unit. We have to look at the film tomorrow and see what we did individually wrong, as a unit wrong, and just way to get better.
Jonathan, you guys had such big hopes. How do you guys focus going forward?
We realize that we've been in worse places than this, so I mean, we got great leaders, great coaches. Like I said, we'd like to have to keep moving forward.
This team has always bounced back when you guys got down in games. What happened when you guys did this time?
They were a great team. I mean, like I said, they showed up, they brought in all three players in the game. So
All right, Cam, just your thoughts on the game right now.
We lost. We didn't play good, we didn't execute, and they came to play today. So,
Does this one hurt any more than any other losses because it is Georgia, one of the main rivals?
It's a big rivalry game, and we didn't come out and play our best at all. I mean, it hurts to lose, period, but especially because we got a lot of Georgia guys on the team, we really wanted to get this one, and we just didn't play well at all.
Yeah, what made it so difficult after that first drive to get into yards?
Just lack of execution. We didn't do what we were supposed to do all around, all three phases of the game, and it showed today.
Cameron, this is the high draw right now. How do you guys turn it around?
We're turning around. We're back home next week. We get a win next week, and going into the Iron Bowl, get some confidence.
What is the feeling like, Cap, when now the chance to win the West is over? Best case scenario is probably second or third places. What is the feeling like right now?
I mean, disappointment, of course, but we still got games left, so we got to refocus. Even though we're disappointed, we got to refocus to get back and try to win our last two.
You guys are used to coming back from deficits. Was there a different feeling tonight? Just something that you guys, it was too much to come back from?
It wasn't too much to come back from it. We were playing at a high level, but the fact that we weren't playing at a high level versus a great team, it just wasn't happening tonight.
It's hard to talk about mental toughness. It's hard to talk about the attributes and strengths of the team. But I believe, this team has been through a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. We have the remaining guys from last year returned. A lot of those guys have been to the biggest stage. So we do know what it takes. But at the same time, you have to get that much better each year. And I'm happy for the young guys that they get to experience the highs and the lows of this. Being a senior and being a leader, that's one of the things you got to take into account. You got to make sure that they keep their head up. I've been to both the lowest and the lows, and I've been to the high. We can't let all our turn into two, so we can't let two turn into out of it as of right now.
Do you guys ever feel gassed at all with the way their offensive line was pushing you guys around?
I believe our rotation was pretty solid. We was one down. Whitaker for us.
Did it ever get frustrating, especially after the back-to-back drop passes with the offense? It just seemed like nothing was clicking in the last three quarters.
I didn't get frustrated at all, but just like that things happen, and we just got to come together as a team and just regroup next week.
With the goals set so high this season, back-to-back losses, what's the mindset for the team going forward?
The mindset for the team, and then just try to finish it out 2-0.
Nick, as a leader of this team, you talked about y'all need to come together. What are you going to do to try to get this team to do that?
I'm just going to try to tell them to put these two losses behind us and then just finish out the season strong. And then our goal is still up front, we just got to finish out strong.
Did you ever think this offense could have a game like this?
CJ?
Did you ever think that was possible?
Like I said, in football, then sometimes we didn't execute very well tonight. And then I tell you that upon myself, and then we just got to work on next week and just get better.
What's it like knowing that you guys are out of the SEC West race?
I'm not too much worried about that right now. Just focus on me and my team get winning.
You feel like this team is still together? I mean, are there any fractures on this team?
No, everyone's still together. It's not, we don't have anyone like point fingers at each other. We come together as a team, and then just we all together in one.
I was talking to Jonathan Jones, and he kind of mentioned it's kind of the time to sort of start over. And how do you get back on track? Is that a tough thing to deal with, considering you were number 3 just in the country just a couple of weeks ago? How do you
Yeah, I mean, again, I think that falls back on the weeks of the team. We have to step up, and we were looking at the sideline, looking at the locker room, and it was kind of dead, and it was flat. And, that falls on the leadership of the team. We'll get that fixed. The coaches did their job, we have to do ours.
Was that before the game flat or after the game?
No, it was during halftime and on the sideline a little bit. We know that there are going to be trials and tribulations throughout the game, and we have to, bounce back from that. And we didn't do that today. And, we played a very good team. They executed at a high level. We didn't.
Have you felt that before, where you're like, oh, everybody's kind of flat? Is that happening? Is that a first?
I mean, I don't think so. And it wasn't like it was, completely dead. We had a lot of people stepping up and kind of trying to corral the team's morale and everything. But when we got down, it was just it was hard for us to bounce back, and that's usually something we're really good at.
Can you put your finger on why you guys scored 7 tonight?
It was just overall execution. The defense did a great job in the first half, holding them to field goals, and they did their part. And I think overall our execution in all 3 phases of the game weren't up to our standard and up to Auburn football and what Coach Malzahn kind of emphasizes.
CJ, do you ever think it was possible for Coach Malzahn offense to only have 7 points?
No, I don't think anybody did. His offense is extremely prolific, and usually we score 45 plus. So that's definitely eye-opening.